When a camera begins dominating conversations before it has even been officially acknowledged, it signals something unusual. Expectations are already elevated, curiosity is spreading fast, and speculation takes on a life of its own. The Nikon Z90 is exactly that kind of camera. Despite not yet being formally announced, it has sparked widespread discussion across photography forums, social media platforms, and professional circles. Content creators are dissecting potential specifications, wildlife and sports photographers are watching closely, and longtime Nikon users are debating what this camera could mean for the brand's future. Cameras rarely inspire this level of anticipation. Most models arrive with a brief announcement, generate a short wave of excitement, and then slowly fade as the next release appears. The Nikon Z90 feels different. It represents more than just another product launch. For many photographers, it symbolizes a turning point, an overdue return to a segment that many believed Nikon had quietly abandoned. To understand why the Nikon Z90 carries such weight, it helps to step back and examine Nikon's mirrorless journey as a whole. When Sony aggressively pushed full-frame mirrorless cameras into the mainstream, the entire industry shifted almost overnight. Canon responded quickly, committing fully to the RF mount and accelerating its mirrorless development. Sony, meanwhile, surged ahead with its Alpha lineup, steadily refining autofocus, sensor technology, and video performance until it became the undisputed leader in the mirrorless space. Nikon, once the dominant force in the DSLR era, suddenly found itself on the defensive. For the first time in decades, the brand appeared reactive rather than visionary. It wasn't enough for Nikon to simply catch up, it needed to prove it could still lead. That proof began to emerge with the introduction of the Nikon Z6 and Z7. These cameras were not hesitant experiments or half measures. They were deliberate statements that Nikon understood the direction of the industry and intended to be part of it. The Z6 positioned itself as a balanced hybrid camera, capable of delivering strong photo and video performance in a single body. It appealed to creators who needed flexibility and reliability rather than extreme specialization. The Z7, by contrast, targeted professionals who demanded resolution, precision, and maximum detail. While neither camera was perfect at launch, both demonstrated something critical: Nikon was listening. The company was adapting, refining, and taking mirrorless development seriously. Everything changed, however, with the arrival of the Nikon Z9. This camera didn't just reinsert Nikon into the conversation, it fundamentally altered it. By eliminating the mechanical shutter, introducing a stacked sensor, and delivering a dramatically improved autofocus system, Nikon made a bold statement about the future of professional photography. The Z9 also brought high-end video capabilities, including 8K recording, without compromising reliability. Sports photographers, wildlife shooters, and professional videographers quickly embraced it. Many began comparing it favorably to Nikon's legendary DSLR flagships like the D5 and D6. Some even argued it surpassed them. With the Z9, Nikon reclaimed its reputation as an industry leader. Nikon followed this success with the Z8, a camera that carried nearly all the power of the Z9 but in a smaller, lighter, and more affordable body. This move was widely praised. The Z8 offered flagship-level performance to hybrid creators and working professionals who didn't need the size or price of a full pro body. It was a smart strategic decision, and the market responded enthusiastically. By this point, Nikon had firmly re-established its credibility in the mirrorless space. The company was no longer playing catch-up, it was competing at the highest level. Yet despite these achievements, one glaring gap remained in Nikon's mirrorless lineup: a truly professional APS-C camera. Nikon did release APS-C models such as the Z50 and the retro-inspired ZFC. Both were well designed and enjoyable to use, offering solid image quality and comfortable ergonomics. However, they were clearly positioned as enthusiast cameras. They lacked features that serious photographers depend on, such as in-body image stabilization, advanced subject tracking autofocus, high-speed performance, and robust weather sealing. These cameras were capable, but they were not built for demanding professional environments. This is precisely why the Nikon Z90 has generated such a strong reaction. It is not expected to be another casual APS-C option. Instead, it is widely seen as the long-awaited bridge between enthusiasts and professionals within the crop sensor world. APS-C cameras have always held a special place among wildlife and sports photographers. The 1.5x crop factor effectively extends the reach of telephoto lenses, turning a 300mm lens into a 450mm equivalent or a 400mm lens into a powerful 600mm field of view. That added reach can be invaluable when photographing distant or fast-moving subjects, particularly in wildlife and action scenarios. Despite this advantage, Nikon's mirrorless APS-C lineup has never fully catered to these users, until now, at least in theory. Other brands have already recognized the importance of this segment. Canon introduced the EOS R7, a highly capable APS-C mirrorless camera with professional aspirations. Fujifilm has built an entire ecosystem around high-performance APS-C bodies, offering speed, durability, and advanced video features. Sony continues refining its A6000 series, ensuring it remains a strong choice for both enthusiasts and professionals. Nikon, in contrast, has remained quiet. That silence has only amplified expectations for the Z90. For many photographers, the Nikon Z90 is viewed as the spiritual successor to one of Nikon's most respected cameras, the Nikon D500. The D500 earned its reputation through sheer performance. It was fast, rugged, reliable, and purpose-built for wildlife and sports photography. It became a trusted companion for professionals working in harsh conditions, and even years later, it remains a favorite among dedicated shooters. The idea that Nikon could revive that legacy in a modern mirrorless form has fueled much of the excitement surrounding the Z90. According to current rumors, the Nikon Z90 may feature a 33-megapixel APS-C sensor, a notable jump from the 24-megapixel sensors that have dominated this category for years. This would place it in direct competition with Canon's EOS R7 and Fujifilm's higher-resolution APS-C offerings. A 33-megapixel sensor offers clear advantages, including improved detail, greater flexibility for cropping, and better output for large prints. For videographers, higher resolution also enables oversampled 4K video, resulting in sharper, more cinematic footage with improved clarity. Higher resolution does introduce challenges, particularly when it comes to low light performance and noise at higher ISO settings. However, Nikon is expected to address these concerns through its powerful APS-C processor, the same processing engine used in the Z8 and Z9. This processor is designed to handle massive amounts of data efficiently, improving noise reduction, boosting autofocus performance, and maintaining consistent color accuracy. Nikon's color science has long been praised for its natural skin tones, balanced contrast, and pleasing saturation. Many photographers appreciate how Nikon files require minimal color correction in post-production, and the Z90 is expected to continue that tradition. Video performance is another area where the Nikon Z90 is expected to shine. Speculation suggests it may offer oversampled 4K video at up to 60 frames per second, along with high frame rate Full HD recording at 120 frames per second or potentially even higher. Slow-motion video has become an essential creative tool for filmmakers, content creators, and YouTubers alike. The ability to capture dramatic action sequences, wildlife behavior, or cinematic motion in smooth slow motion would make the Z90 a powerful hybrid camera. Ultimately, the Nikon Z90 represents far more than a new camera. It represents timing, ambition, and the revival of a legacy. It signals Nikon's intention not just to compete, but to lead across all sensor formats. For many photographers, the Z90 embodies the long-awaited return of a truly professional APS-C camera, a modern mirrorless successor to the D500 and a new chapter in Nikon's evolving mirrorless story.